After the break, a career spanning 4 decades.
And now the world is feeling the loss of a pop music icon.
How Austin is remembering Prince after learning of his death at just 57 years old.
I saw her, she walked in through the outdoor. She wore a raspberry beret, the kind you find in a secondhand store. Raspberry beret. If it was warm, she wouldn't wear much more. Raspberry beret. I think I love her. Built like she was. She had never asked me if I played. But it was Saturday night. I guess that makes it alright. You say, what have I got to lose? And know that I say, little red Corvette. Baby, you're much too fast.
The Doves are crying tonight as the world remembers an iconic voice in the world of pop.
Prince passed away at the age of 57 today. His plane made an emergency landing last week in Illinois, where he was rushed to a hospital, but he played a show the next day to assure his fans that he was okay.
Prince had a decades-long career, having jumped into the music scene at the young age of 19. Fox's Rick Leventhal has a look back at his life.
He was an innovative singer and songwriter, an incredibly talented guitarist. A musical icon who rewrote the rule book, according to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which hailed Prince at his induction as a trailblazer who made dance music that rocked and rock music that had a bristling, funky backbone.
I do think that the word genius gets thrown around probably too much, and he is one of the few pop artists who really deserves it.
The pop superstar was found dead Thursday morning at his home outside Minneapolis. In a statement, his publicist said, "It is with profound sadness that I am confirming that the legendary, iconic performer, Prince Rogers Nelson, has died at his Paisley Park residence this morning at the age of 57. There are no further details as to the cause of death at this time." Prince, who stood just 5 feet 2 inches tall, was a giant in the music industry, releasing 39 albums during his 35-year career, including 1999 and Purple Rain, selling more than 100 million records worldwide, with hits including Little Red Corvette, Let's Go Crazy, and When Doves Cry. In 1993, Prince made headlines for changing his name to a symbol in a dispute with his record label. For the next 7 years, he was called the artist formerly known as Prince. He eventually took back his name and returned to Warner Brothers a few years ago, and never stopped recording music the Hall of Fame called androgynous, sly, sexy, and provocative.
He obviously held himself to a very high standard artistically, and he did expect the people around him to be that way too, but it wasn't in an unforgiving way. That was how creative he was and how his mind worked.
Reaction from the entertainment industry included, "Stunned, this can't be real," from Justin Timberlake. Katy Perry tweeted, "And just like that, the world lost a lot of magic. Rest in peace, Prince. Thanks for giving us so much." Whoopi Goldberg said, "This is what it sounds like when doves cry." And Kevin Bacon wrote, "Lots of guitars gently weeping today."
It's hard to believe that we would lose David Bowie and Prince in the same year. It's hard to even talk about either of them in the past tense because their work is so immortal. It's hard to even process right now, I feel like, the fact that he's gone.
Prince reportedly recently suffered a serious bout with the flu. The local sheriff's office says it's investigating the cause of Prince's death. In New York, Rick Leventhal, Fox News.
And Austinites are among those mourning the loss of Prince.
And many businesses are holding events to pay tribute to the musical icon. Fox 7's Rayanne Christensen joins us live from the Long Center with a look at how Prince is being remembered here in Austin. Rayanne.
Mike and Rebecca, the Long Center is just one place that you can catch a Prince tribute tonight. You can see that they are putting up some of the images of their favorite images of him up on their building. Now, just like the world, many here in Austin were touched by the pop superstar.
This is what it sounds like when the doves cry.
He's such a virtuoso. He's just extremely skilled in everything from saxophone to guitar. Of course, he's an awesome singer.
Sam Mandelinder says it was a somber day at Waterloo Records in Austin. News of Prince dying not only hit him as an employee of the record store, but as a fan and a musician himself.
You can look at all the different aspects of Prince and his music, and they're all just so great. They're all so perfect.
In less than an hour of getting word of Prince's death, Sam says the vinyl shelves at Waterloo were wiped clean.
And we got in 6, 7 copies of Purple Rain, and they're all gone. Within 40 minutes, everything was just gone.
Along with buying records, fans were also leaving little tributes in the store in remembrance of the pop star.
There's just not many artists at all like him.
The death of Prince has taken many off guard as he was only 57 years old. His publicist says he was battling the flu.
If he did have the flu for so long, one of the things we're concerned about is post-flu staphylococcal pneumonia. Usually hospital stays are required, and usually ICU stays are required because the blood pressure drops, the patient becomes severely septic, and the patient is quite ill.
Prince was known for being a workaholic, and Dr. Britton says while death from the flu at his age is rare, it is possible.
Stress could certainly play into it, obviously. Don't work yourself too hard, but we still do that anyway, I think. Again, be conscious of the symptoms, be conscious of your past medical history.
While we don't know yet how he died, we are saying goodbye to the man many call a musical genius.
And his musicianship is, you know, as good as it gets, really. One of the best probably there ever was.
Now, there are a few events taking place. The Alamo Drafthouse will be screening Purple Rain at their theaters tonight. This Saturday, comedian Maya Rudolph is at the Paramount Theater with her show Princess, which is a Prince cover band. Now, here at the Long Center, they will continue to put up pictures of Prince on their building throughout the evening. And for more information on all of these events, you can go to our website, fox7austin.com, and we will link you over.
All right, it's hard to believe. Well, Rayanne Christensen, thank you. Live from South Austin tonight. We'll be right back.